Big Game Out here, back again for another pickups video. Yes, I went out hunting now in the real world last week with Paul, Mr. Ink's Northerner himself. Link to his channel will be down below. Yeah, so Paul had a week off work and he said, does anyone want to go game hunting? And I said, well, I've got a few days off, let's do it. So I booked up a hotel up his way, stayed over there the night before, and then he picked me up in the morning and we went off to York. So yeah, Paul drove me. Thank you, Paul, very grateful for that. We had a great day out. We went round York, we looked at all the touristy places, and obviously we went to Saw Thumbs, CEX, and looked in the charity shops. After we went there, we went to Pontefract to console yourself. Got a link, got a video out on the tour I did there, but I've already showed the pickups I got from there because I went there 3 days in a row. That was one of the times, so you've seen that one. And then he dropped me off back at my hotel. We went home, had to do a few bits, and we went into Bury and had a few beers. So yeah, that was great. So I'll show you what I got in a minute. And then after that, the next day, I went to Castleford, and I went to Electronic Town, I'm going to say it's called. I'm sure it's Electronic Town. I went there and I went to the CEX there. And then I went and met up with Eddie and Corbana, Eddie and Jim, and we went to Car Booty Man. And yes, I have a stack of stuff from Car Booty Man. But yeah, let's get on to it as it started. So on the Thursday, Paul picked me up, we went into York, and we went into Saw Thumbs. And what did I get when I was in Saw Thumbs, you may ask? So, got a couple of 360 games, just a couple that you don't really see around very much. First one, Blood Bowl. It's all nice and complete. And then I was just looking for the Connects, the old purple spines, and I see this game, pulled it out. It was £1. And I thought, that's quite an uncommon game you find for £1. I'll have that. It was only when I got home and actually looked at it, it was sealed. It's going to get unsealed because the box is absolutely battered on it. But yeah, for £1, got Repeller for the Connect. But yeah, the box is just battered there, where is it, the back. I can literally push in on it, all the boxes just fall into bits. As you say that, look, there you go. So I can look inside and I can tell you now it's got a manual and it's got a disc in there, so yeah, that is, that is all complete at least. But yeah, I'm going to go and find a spare Connect box for a Connect Adventure and nick the box on that. Because I can't have that going on the shelf in that condition, even though it's sealed. Because we don't like to keep our games sealed, do we? We like them open. Right, what else did I get? So we picked up 4 games for the OG. Although we can't say that because Yorkshire Man 66 Mark don't like us calling it the OG, so we're just going to call it the Xbox. So I've got 4 Xbox games. First up we have got NFL FIFA 2003. So yeah, if you don't know, I'm collecting the only on Xbox titles. So yeah, I've been able to tick quite a few off over the during last week. I think I've picked up, what have we got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, and I think I've picked up 4 or 5 from Console Yourself as well. So there's literally about 10 to 12 going into the collection. But yeah, this is just a cheap one, you just don't see it around very much. I think this was £1, so it's 50p in CX, so I paid 50p more for it, but you don't mind paying that, because if you don't buy them there, you have to get it off eBay and then you've got to pay postage, so I don't mind paying that. Same with this one. We've got Halo 2 multiplayer map pack. This one's a bit more common, but again, they got none local to me, so I would have had to buy it on eBay or order it from CEX and take the gamble that it's got a the manual in there. Right, now this one's quite a good one. Got Hunter, the Reckoning, which apparently is meant to be quite a tricky one to find. I know it weren't that easy for me to find it on the GameCube. Well, Hunter on the GameCube, not the Reckoning. Otherwise it wouldn't be an only on Xbox title. What I was saying, that is this on the GameCube. Can't see from here. Hunter, the Reckoning. Yeah, it is. It's on the GameCube, so they say it's an original. So it was an original at the time, and then they've sold it to the GameCube. Nintendo have released it. I thought I'd recognised it before, but yeah, this one's all nice and complete. But like I say, I'm going for the ones that say only on Xbox printed on the cover. Which leads me to this one. This one I can assure you is only on the Xbox. It wasn't cheap. It is Conker's Live and Reloaded. He wanted 25 for it originally, and I managed to get him down to 20. And then with the bundle deal, it probably come down to about 18, which is what it's worth in CEX. But again, you've got to take the gamble plus the £2 postage, so you look at £20 anyway. And then not knowing if it's going to come with a manual or not. Whereas this one's all nice and complete. So if you ever play a Conker's game, it's a nice 3D platform game. So I think it's Xbox version of Ratchet and Clank style. Although technically it's originally a Nintendo game on the N64 Conker's. Conker's Bad Fur Day. So yeah, don't know, managed to get a exclusive on the Xbox. And last up, I was pretty happy to add, although the box is absolutely battered, so I will not open up the front, but I'll open up the back and show you the box and the manual and the disc. So judging from that, you can probably tell what game it's system it's for. Yes, you are correct. It is a Dreamcast game, and you may be seeing this in another video over this weekend. But for now, we have got Giant Killers, or GK, whatever you want to call it. Just your typical football game. So, I'll say the front is battered, so disc and manual is in the back. The back has only got half the spikes in it to hold the disc in, whereas the front has got none. And as you can see, there is nothing to hold it in. So I could show you, it just literally falls off. And there you go, no little teeth. But you know what these cases are like. Eventually I'll pick up a cheap game with a good case on it for £1 or £2 at an event or somewhere, and I'll just swap it over. So yeah, that was Sore Thumbs, or Sore Thumbs Retro Gaming, what you want to call it. Next we went to CEX. I picked up one original Xbox game. One Xbox One game. Now this was recommended to me by RetroKit, and he told me it was awful and I need to play it, so it was only like £5 or £6. It was only cheap. So it is actually inspired by true events and real places. Comes with some nice photo cards in here, little postcards, or includes 6 real location photos. If you don't know what it is the Town of Light. So yeah, this is an 18 because apparently it's got some good nudity in there. But yeah, there you go. Comes with. So you get a nice little manual, what you don't see very often these days. You get some nice little photo places. There you go, it's a real house from the events. Real buildings. So yeah, that is the nice little photo cards from the events. They all say the Town of Light on them. So looking forward to giving this a go to see how bad it really is. So cheers for the recommendation, John. Right, then I went and got some Xbox 360 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there was a funny story of one of these as well. So we go through them first. So the first one is Le Tour de France 2012. So yeah, it's on at the moment. I think is it Chris Froome's come out of retirement to do it. So yeah, don't know whether it's going to be any good, whether it's going to be a long completion, an easy completion. I don't know anything about the game other than the cycling game. Right, this one. So I was looking through, I thought I ain't got that game. It's only 50p. Opened it up. To my surprise, the manual was in there and the disc was in there. And I'm like, okay, why is this CEX not take discs out? So I thought I'll check out a few more of the 50p games. And they all had a disc in it, so I'm assuming that the cheaper 50p games, they don't bother taking them out because they can't be bothered. Probably not worth nicking. Maybe they left them in there because they wanted people to take them. I don't know. But yeah, this is Lost Planet. Extreme Conditions. So I still need Lost Planet 3. I've got the second one. But yeah, I opened it up and the disc and the manual was in there. I'm like, alright. Don't see that very often. Right, I didn't know this game was on the Xbox. I'm assuming it's going to be an easy completion and one I'm going to do soon because I do like my Disney games and cartoony ones. And that is Meet the Robinsons. So I've never seen the film. Is it a film? I'm assuming it's a film. Yeah. Players will bar on over 40 new missions beyond the movie. So yeah, it was a movie. Yeah, just one you don't see around very much. So grab that. Cheap sports title. Got NBA 2K10. Again, I think this was just like 50p. I think this one was in the case as well. I'm sure this one had the disc and everything as well. I'm like, oh. Right, this one, they were struggling to find a disc on. When they did, I was happy to have it because I think this is my last guitar-based game that I need. And to be honest with you, I didn't even know it was on until I saw it on the shelf. I hadn't seen it on the list anywhere. To be fair, I weren't really looking that far down. And that's Rock Revolution. So yeah, they were struggling to find a disc. I think they eventually found it under K because someone put it as like Konami. So I don't know why. But yeah, they had all the R's out and they're going through them looking for it and couldn't find it, and then someone decided to look under K and it was there. And one I've seen Paul's picked up recently as well. So again, I didn't know this was on the 360. I've actually got both the games on the PS2. I've never played them, so I don't really know much about it, but it's meant to be good. It includes a free demo of Metal Gear Rising Vengeance. Again, it's by Konami, and that is Zone of the Enders HD collection. So, high speed robot action. There you go, that's what it is. High speed robot action. Zone of the Enders. And it's a 2-disc game, they're both in there. So all nice and complete. So happy to tick that one off. And then I did buy another game from CEX. It was £15 and I didn't want to buy it. I said it's one of these ones you're going to find at a cherry shop, a car boot, anywhere. They're going to have it cheap. And Paul went, well, you got vouchers, you might as well get it. So I got it. And I literally, 2 charity shops later, found it for £1.99. So I took my copy back to CEX. Got my voucher back, £15. And I've left the price on here just to show you. So yeah, for £1.99 I have picked up Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2014. £1.99 in one of Retro Boofy's charity shops. So cheers, Ant. You missed out on this one. So all nice and complete. This was actually in better condition than the one I got from CEX. This disc was better, the manual was better, the case is better. I mean, I don't know what that's meant to be on there, but it didn't have that on there. I don't know if that's meant to be there, but it's another holographic sticker. So yeah, that is all of the Tiger Woods games got now. So that was everything I got when I was out with Paul, other than the stuff from Console Yourself I've already shown. So what else did I get? Like I say, we went to, well, I went to the next day in Castleford. I'm sure it's Electronic Town. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I picked up 2 Xbox titles, the only on Xbox. So first one I got was Mad Dash Racing. I do like my racing games, so bit of entertainment in this. Nice thick manual in there to teach you how to drive. So this has got music by Moby, Fatboy Slim, and Propeller Heads, and more. So yeah, it's got gonna have some good music on it. So it looks like a nice fun 4-player action racing. So yeah, have to dig the old Xbox out and give that a go. And another racing one is Midtown Madness 3. So yeah, I think this is supposed to be some sort of Burnout rip-off by the looks of it. But yeah, again, nice thick manual in this one, and the disc. And then I picked up 2 Wii U titles. Yes, I don't see many Wii U titles. So first up we have got Duke's Human Revelation, the director's cut. So I don't normally pick up Wii U much anymore, but I'm trying to get a bit more of it. So again, this was in lovely condition with a manual. So I've snapped that up. And Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is 4 in it, yeah. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Again, still not played an Assassin's Creed game. Got them on every system going. So I believe there's only 2 Assassin's Creed games on the Wii U. I've got them both now. And while I was there, didn't have long, I had about 10 minutes, but I popped up to the CEX there. Didn't have time to look in any charity shops because I only paid for an hour of parking. Then I had to get to Console Yourself to film the video. This was on the Friday when I'd done the shop tour. So looking around the CEX, had my list on me. The only game that they had in there what I could see that I needed in my short time of there was World Rally Championships 4. But getting home I've realised that it is absolutely sun faded. But just the top bit there and the spine at the top. I don't know if that's meant to be that colour. But yeah, so a little bit of a mess up, but I was in a rush. I mean, it's one I want to play anyway. But everything inside's all nice, it just needs a new inlay. If anyone's got a spare inlay for it they don't want, please get in touch. So yeah, that was all the stuff I'd done out hunting. Then, I'm out with Eddie and Corbana. Car Booty Man's house. And some of it I already had pre-arranged, and some of it I didn't. And we caught Jim slipping because Jim missed the game what he wants. So what did I get from Car Booty Man? So again, starting off with the Xbox, only on Xbox titles, we have got Raves Hell. Raves Hell, yeah, lovely game. I would show you the inside, but it's sealed! Sealed games. Starting to feel like dealing with all these sealed games. Maybe he goes Car Booty Man and gets his stuff. So next up we have got one that I think this is the first game I've got from this series in my collection. Yeah, shoot me now. But I think I've started off with a good one, and that's Metal Slug 3. I've got games similar to Metal Slug, like the CT games, but well, I might have Metal Slug on some compilations or something, but I don't actually have it on its own. So this is its first standalone game that I own. Metal Slug 3. All nice and complete. I won't tell you the prices of any of this because I got it pretty cheap and don't want to rub it into some people like Jim. But yeah, right, I've got some PS1 games. So, you know me, I don't go for the good stuff. There is a few good ones here, but I saw this and I had to get it. And that is Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It? And the Tweenies, Game Time, double pack. So yeah, I didn't really want this because it's got a white spine because obviously they're double packs, but I wasn't leaving it behind. So it's got the proper manual in there. The only thing I need is you get the bits that go on there to hold a second disc, because obviously you got both the discs there. You got Tweenies and Bob the Builder. So I just need a thing. I thought I had one lying around. I might still have one. I'll have to have a look a bit harder, but that's good. Right, got two sealed PS1 games. So I had this in my pile, and it was the last game that he checked, and everything else come to it come to the exact money I had on me. He couldn't have wrote it. Literally come to the exact money I had in my pocket, and he just went. I went, I can't afford to buy anything else. Leave the rest. And he went, you can have this. Just chucked it in. So for free. You go. I think he's just shocked that someone took it. We have got Bratz. Sealed. Proper PS1 seal on it. Late game this. 3992 mark. You don't want this one, it's a bit late for you. The double pack is two different games, so you need to get them separately anyway, so no point reading that out. But here we've got Bratz. Dress up, get down, and be a Bratz superstar. Play with the controller or move your body with the dance mat controller. Oh, dance mat compatible as well. 1 or 2 player. So yeah, was happy to add that. Then another sealed game. I've never seen this one before, and I looked at it and I thought, you know what, I need to get that. I think Jim was looking at this as well. So this one, he had 2 copies there. He's asking for the same price for the sealed or the opened one. I've gone for the sealed one, although the seal ain't great on it, but I just wanted it because the box was better, and obviously being sealed, it's never been played before. So, yeah, we have got 360. 360. Yeah, so it's written with 360 in numbers, and again 360 in letters. There's some sort of weird racing game on water. So, looking forward to giving that one a go. Then 2 better PS1 titles. So first up we have got Sheep, Dog and a Wolf. Yes, it got a 9 out of 10 rating. So yeah, Sheep, Dog and Wolf. Nice little stealthy game. All complete. Complete with its manual. And the box is falling to bits now. But yeah, stealth, humour and tactical skills. There you go, that's what you need to play this. Play as Ralph Wolf in a crazy scenario with gameplay like you've never seen before. So there you go. I think the idea is you've got to try and get the sheep without the dog getting you. So, as you can't tell by sheep, dog, wolf. And this one is absolute belter. Glad I got this one. It's a tactics game. I do like these sort of games. Tactical strategy game. It is the Unholy War. So yeah, this is like a bit of me. You choose mind games or mayhem. Do you go for the strategy of battling them, or do you just go all out attack? So yeah, there you go. Little bit of action and strategy there. There you go. But it also comes with a demo included for Legacy of Kain Soul Reaper. So I'm assuming that's on the disc, because there's no other disc in here. We have got a nice little PS1 book there. We can have a look what's in there, what we got. Oh yes, more PC games. What the hell is this? Ninja A, Final Fantasy 7. It's a mix between PC and console. Or a bit of Warzone 2100 there. Myth, the Fallen Lords. Yes, we like Myth. So yeah, it's all there, nice and complete, with that little bit of extra gubbins, as people call it. And now I've got to try and close the box without destroying it. So unless the demo is on the actual game itself, it doesn't come with it. So I'm assuming it's just going to be on the game, just a little bit of a demo you can play. Right, where to go now? Right, we'll get this out of the way. We have got a Dreamcast game, and yes, it is not normal, no normal Dreamcast game. It is sealed. Yeah, it's a shame it's not a very good one. It's Virtua Athletics 2K. So it's a Sega Sports title. But yeah, it's sealed. Sealed games. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's just your normal Sega Sports title. We have got... Now, I weren't really going for any more SNES games, but when Eddie said he's got this, I was like, yep, stick it in my pile. Because if you've got a SNES, there is a few games that you need to have separate, in case your ever drives or whatever will break, and you can still play it. So, I'm happy to add Super Mario Kart. Who wants to focus, that is. Oh, there you go, Super Mario Kart. It was in a grubby condition. I've cleaned it up. The only thing it's got is it's got a little mark there. I'll give that another little scrub. But other than that, pins are nice. Labels are nice. No sun fading, different coloured boxes. So yeah, perfect. Right, next we have got a Saturn game. Yeah, don't buy many of them, but when he said the price of this one, I was like, yeah, I'll have that. So I believe this is kind of a shooter. So set in space, the future of space combat. We have got Starfighter 3000. So yeah, I believe this is some sort of flight sim shooter. But it's all nice and complete. The box ain't falling to bits like most of them are. So happy to add that. Can't play it, but got games for the Saturn. Maybe one day I'll get a Saturn. Right, last 3 bits. So Eddie put this in the WhatsApp group, and I believe Griffo was after it, but I knew it's quite a pricey item. And when Eddie said the price for it, I think everyone went, no, I'd rather spend that on games, because yeah, this is not a game. Messed up here, we've got it the wrong way around. Hope you didn't see it. So yeah, this is it's a soundtrack box set. But as soon as Eddie put it in there, I was like, chucked out an offer. And the guy said, yeah. And I was like, yep, lovely, I'll have that. It is the soundtrack for Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So yeah, this is the one with all 7 CDs on it, not the 4 CD pack. So yeah, they're all there. All in order, except I put it the wrong way around. Not changing them, I'll do that later. So yeah, happy to add that. Just for that little bit of nostalgia of being able to listen to all the great Vice City songs that you used to listen to while playing. Alright, then 2 more things. So this is sealed. So Big Dunk will be happy here. I don't think he's got this sealed. It is a GameCube accessory. Yes, it is a modem adapter. But yeah, it is still sealed. Never been opened. So the box, it's got no like sticker tears on it. I mean, it's not perfect. There's damage there, but it's literally just wear, just on the corners and stuff. It's not crushed. It's not got bits peeled off of it. It's literally just wear where someone's had it for a long time, just sitting around. And that brings me on to the last game, the very last game what I've got. And we're just looking through, and we found all the inserts, because Eddie's car booty guy keeps it all separate with like the PlayStation stuff. So we found like the manual, the back cover, the front cover. And we're like, right, now we need to find a disc. We're looking through, we found a disc. And then he's like, oh, I'll get you a case. And he ripped open one of his sealed games. He goes, yeah, it's a good game, you want a good case for it. So yeah, he managed to sort us out a good case as well. So cheers for that. Not that you're ever going to watch this, but very grateful. So what did he get us? Castlevania Chronicles. So yeah, do like my Castlevania games. A little side-scrolling platform beating up type of games with your whips and your knives and whatever else. So not too bad at Castlevania games. I mean, I could do a lot better. But yeah, it's all nice and complete, and someone's ringing me, perfect. So, yeah, that's everything. So like I say, links down below of all of the people, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.